Last time on What's Your Damage?
By the way, you ever hear of a man named Castile? Castile leads to a special bounty that I got. And I think your friend is in trouble. Your friend Castile went to confront someone that the sheriff has many problems with. The Archdiocese. As far as I can figure, he tried to confront them by himself, and he's a very powerful man, as I'm sure all of you are aware. However, they are a tricky bunch, and they redirected him. They put old Castile in the time dimension. I get the sense that they are trying to undo what has kept him alive. I also fear that is where my other bounty is, put together by our sheriff over here. I have a belief that the sheriff...
You put out a bounty?
Yeah, to find Namla.
Oh!
You don't happen to know where Zhao is currently, do you? I heard that she would be able to get us access to that. There's going to be a large cathedral with 2 wings, 2 spires. Your Namla is in the right one, Castile in the left one. We shall meet in the center, in the Avenue of the Gods. You can see that there is actually a lot of colors in this temporal cathedral section. To your right, out the window, you can see a spiral staircase making and unmaking itself.
Oh, you guys looking for a moon cleric?
Hey, George, you have a spell that makes you know what stuff is, right?
Ooh, I do.
yeah,
Good
yeah.
thinking.
What's this stick?
You may wonder why I don't play the flute very often, even though I have one and have had it for as long as I can remember.
And what's the answer?
I don't know how.
Yeah, exactly, and then I send a smiley emoji.
You guys are in the opening room, the antechamber, which is against rooms, and all that rooms stand for. You can see to your right, you have just seen Lifter become an egg and die about 7 times and say, like, it feels weird.
That's unnerving.
It is. And like Chris pointed out, as Chris pointed out, his voice is just changing from young to old. And as you look to your right, you see the staircase that is constantly making and unmaking itself, and it seems to be doing it at a fairly consistent rate of speed.
Cool. So we just got to get the timing right. Guys, before we do this, I just want to say one thing to all of you. Let's not look at each other.
I think we can agree that that is going to be impossible, because I'm going to have to see this freak show.
Well, I tried.
If you don't want to look, that is your choice.
I don't think...
There is no shame here.
If you don't want me to look at you, I can try.
Plus, this side's probably different, because there's no tree over here.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure. We'll go with that.
Okay.
All right. Onward, ho.
That's
onward,
so
ho.
mean.
Yeah. It's not what you said, how you said it.
All right. So this is
It's the genes. It's literally in my genes.
So it is consistently constructing and deconstructing. And you can see that it leads to a door that is opening and closing at a slightly different rate of speed.
Oh, great.
Should I go first?
question.
Is this a math
Ask your
problem?
question.
How is this going to affect our genes?
Jeans with a G or jeans with a J?
No, the pants that we just bought. Should I take them off first?
No.
I can put on a less important pair of pants, not go free balls.
You're not gonna Donald Duck it?
I mean, I could if you think that's a good idea.
No, I don't.
No.
Okay.
Hard pass from George.
Well, my genitals will be changing size and shape and all kinds of stuff.
Maybe it'll help break them in.
Hey, there we go.
That's not a bad thought.
That's a good point. I'm just gonna go for it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna watch the stairs for a couple of cycles to like get the rhythm of it,
Okay.
in conjunction with the door as well.
Yep.
And I figure if I can make it up there, I can at least like throw a rope down to the other guys to help them.
Okay. So for you to get this timing right, the stat that you're going to need to roll,
Oh boy.
because last time we didn't roll anything.
Shut up. Why would you even bring that up?
It's been, for some reason, it's on top of my mind. I'm going to need you to roll me an athletics check.
Cool.
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Hey, well, one's a +0 and the other's a +10, so that would be a 26
Okay.
acrobatics.
All right. You guys watch as. Were you doing like a little dance to kind of phase with it?
Yeah, I was I'm about to steal home. Ready? Here we go.
And
About to
she
steal home.
stole home.
So good,
And
girl.
she dashes up the stairs quickly and elegantly and eloquently, and that's minus that last word. And,
I'm shouting every word in my vocabulary as
and
I
they're
run
all
up the
swears.
stairs.
They're all swears.
It's just fuck, fucking fuck.
And she does a cool flip onto the
Landing,
landing. Thank
and I
you.
barrel roll through the door
And
as it slams shut behind me.
that's,
And then I pop out and flip them off and pop back in.
so you guys just got flipped off by Okot as she did this great daring do. And then she's up there now.
I mean, really, it's a compliment if you think about it.
Did anything weird like happen to her physically when she did that?
It seems like because she was staying on the maid part, nothing happened to her. However, you are uncertain what would happen if you missed.
Okay.
Well, this will be fun.
Especially because some of you aren't as athletic, meaning that some of you
Or
aren't
acrobatic.
or acrobatic as her. I'm looking at Jorix specifically.
What, with my +1 or -1?
Although I think you can get a boon from somebody here to help you.
Hey, Jorix, do you need me and Burke to carry you?
I mean, if you're offering.
We should probably do it, Burke.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so this is a team lift?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna Mountain Boys coordination it with like him like distributing half his weight on each of us.
I'm shouting down to you guys as the door flaps open and shut. Like, do you guys want me to throw a rope down?
No, we got it.
So describe to me how you're balancing Jorix betwixt the two of you.
What? 1 foot in each hand, and
You're just gonna throw him?
Well,
Because that would be great.
we're just gonna throw him up.
Okay, are you ready?
I guess.
She's contending with a door that, okay, yeah, no, go for this.
Yeah.
Go for this.
I mean, I've got the rhythm of it, so I can be like, all right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
So this is
Now.
going to be a team thing, and this will be fun. All right. So, Mountain Boys, I'm going to need you both to roll me an athletics check. Your DC check, because you're both coordinating this, is I'm going to put you both at a 12.
I'm guiding everyone, so they have a D4 too.
Nice.
Okot, to time the door to keep the door open so that good old Jorix doesn't meet the door and then you're
Persuasion?
gonna what?
I don't know. It's worth a shot.
Come on, door.
No, I'm persuading them to throw him at the right time. It totally makes sense, though, doesn't it?
You're gonna need to do you're gonna need to do a physical saving throw. Choose whichever, because you're just opening a door.
Okay, acrobatics.
Sure.
Cool.
Your check is gonna be 12 on that. And Jorix, for you, I'm gonna need you to glide through the air.
With
And
the greatest of ease.
you
Like a daring young man on a flying trapeze.
you are going to be doing acrobatics, and your check, you just need to not biff this.
Your check is 1. Ready, go.
You need to beat a 3. That's
Ooh.
your check.
I got 17, so
You're fine.
door's wide open.
Door is going to be open in time.
So with my guidance, I just need to roll at least 2 2s.
and I throw him with a 14.
Nice.
Oh wait, that's before modifiers.
And I had 14.
Nice.
And Burke,
Come on, Burke.
17.
Remember, nobody can
when
see
I
your
draw
dice, so you can lie.
No, I don't want it. So I roll a d20?
Yeah, roll a d20 and add your athletics to it.
And a D4.
And a D4.
And a d4.
What's my athletics? My athletics is +5, so...
Nice.
I got like...
You got a 19.
Probably higher than mine.
Yeah.
Well, he made it regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so so you guys are all, is everybody bobbing to Okat's rhythm because she's the one that made it, so you guys are all like kind of prepping in that
Oh, yeah.
motion?
Yeah.
All right. So as,
Wilcott's singing to keep the beat. And the song that she's singing is...
Girl from Ipanema? So with the smoothest of jazz and the smoothest of ease, you throw Jorix through the air, and he's flying over the making and unmaking staircase, and he swan dives through the open door, and you're safe, bud.
High five! Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now it's the Mountain Boys' turn.
Ba, 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 ba.
Do you want to go next or last?
Ba, ba, ba.
I'll go now.
Okay.
All right. So what's your plan to navigate these making and unmaking stairs with Okat humming a copywritten song? But she's doing less than 30 seconds, so it's fine. It's fine.
It's a
Made it
cover. It's a cover. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. It's fan art,
Yeah.
I guess.
Fair use.
Fair use.
So what's your plan, Burke?
I go up the stairs?
So you're gonna just try to time it and just try to run it?
Yeah, what's gonna happen?
Well, they are constantly making and unmaking.
You might become a baby.
Or worse.
Oh, the stairs are unmaking and making themselves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I'm just gonna go up them real fast.
It worked for me.
Okay. So you're gonna do an athletics roll on this one.
Yeah, I have +5 athletics. Why not?
Okay. So your check for this is gonna be 15.
And I just roll a d20. I don't roll a d4.
Nope, you still have the D4. Wait, I think you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not.
He has 3
it's not a
turns
use
with it,
up.
right?
Sure.
I thought it was for like a minute, wasn't
I
it?
did pretty good.
One of them's for a
I
minute.
got like 25.
All right. So
It's fine.
So Burke zooms. He had the zoomies, and he got in. So you guys, all of you minus Gus are now
I'm
there.
gonna try zooming.
I really like this song. I think it's helping.
That's 20.
Okay.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah,
Remember
zoom,
that?
zoom, zoom.
All right. So Gus
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Gus also makes it through this making and unmaking
Zoom,
door,
zoom.
and you get
Yeah, zoom, zoom, zoom.
and we're-
Zoom, 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 zoom.
and so
Oh,
and so
that shit.
and so now the room that you are in is you guys are in the large room preceding the spire.
Got it.
And so what you see here, this is about 200 feet long.
That's a lot of feet.
And what you see on the top of the rounded architecture is what looks like it is. It doesn't look like it is. You see a phoenix, a red phoenix or a sun phoenix streaking across the sky.
Like a real one, or is it painted?
It looks real. It's like a moving picture, right?
Oh.
So it is speeding away from you and coming towards you. Is on the floor is on the tile of the floor is a moonfire phoenix. So they are going in opposite directions.
So it's a moving picture, but not a talkie.
No, not a talkie yet. They're still developing that technology. And you notice that when they intersect in the middle, there is a large, not an explosion, but it's like fire comes down from the sky and a moonbeam shoots up. So it looks like a pretty hazardous area where they intersect.
Ooh, and that's where we need to go, I'm guessing.
It looks like there is a door to your right. It looks like there is a door to the right of that specific intersection.
Cool.
And on the
Cool.
And when you look on your left and right sides, not above and below you, but actually at your level, you see a bunch of different suits of armor, including Gaius's suit of armor and what looks like what would be older versions of the guard's armor, as well as the as well as the Archdiocese Hound. And it seems like the Archdiocese Hound is right next to the door, right before the intersection where the fire and sun, or the fire and moon intersect.
Hold up. Are these suits of armor occupied? Or are they empty?
Make me a perception check. Natural 20.
Yeah.
They are not occupied. However, it seems like
They are animated.
yes, one of them, which you know which one this is defo animated. It's the one that's going to try to block you from the door.
Of course. I stab it. Probably. I guess.
Are you certain that you just want to stab this thing before you get like a lay of it? Because it does not seem to be aware of you yet.
Oh, well.
You can stab it and you can trigger it and draw aggro. That's totally fine. But I am giving you the opportunity.
There's something in your tone of voice that tells me that's not a very roguelike thing to do.
There is.
I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls, and I've learned that you just leave everyone alone.
All right, so
run.
Because if you do remember the last time you fought this thing,
I would like to recant my statement.
it was a very tough fight.
Yes.
And you would be alone.
Yes.
Okay.
I nudged the guys and I'm like, hey guys,
What's up?
remember when we fought that suit of armor? Doesn't it look familiar? Down the way there?
Which
Great,
suit
we're
of
gonna
armor
die.
did we fight?
I don't know.
I
don't actually
remember.
know.
I fought a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's the Archdiocese armor. It's when you guys were actually in the Archdiocese itself. It's the hound that came after you. It has the very long sword. It's the
Oh.
Scary.
Yeah, that was a bad one. He chopped up my lasso and I had to get it fixed.
Oof.
Remember?
Yeah.
That sucked. So let's
So let's
not.
stay away from that.
He's also the one that has the special eye powers, where if he looks at you,
Yeah,
Ugh.
don't look him in the eyes. And we also have to get through the door behind him.
which is fire and moon power, like druids do.
Anyone got any spells?
I can
Yeah.
help. Oh, what do you got?
No.
What do you got?
Oh, I have spells. I don't think they're helpful for this, though.
What if I
Stab it.
No. Let me think about this. What if
Does it look like there's room to get past it if we be all sneaky like?
I can sneak. I know how to sneak. I could sneak and then stab it from behind
Sure.
where it won't see me.
Can we push it into that fiery explosion thing?
Ooh, I like that. Can I sneak and push it into the fiery explosion?
Yes, he is rather large,
Excellent.
and he looks very solid.
Yeah, so we can't push. Probably not.
Well, Okot probably couldn't, but I think a couple of do we think a couple of mountain boys could, or does he look too solid?
Where you would guess his weight to be is about 5 hundo.
I pull out my bee pipe.
Okay.
Just in case.
Okay. So if you guys think that together you can push 500 poundos,
I've got an idea. I have this potion that makes me really strong for a minute. I can just pick him up and throw him into the fiery explosion.
Cool. Where
Yeah.
did you get that?
Oh, from Dravine when we were tricked into wrestling to the death, but then Burke did comedy, so it wasn't to the death.
Didn't you guys go sledding? What the?
It happened after that.
How did I miss this?
Well, I don't know. You were talking
Hey,
to
there's a lot of
some.
stuff.
You were reading a
God.
book. You were talking to some guy somewhere. I don't know. You're a rogue. I never know what you're doing.
Man, you guys have all the fun.
Yes, we do.
okay, so to him, it's about 95 feet.
Okay, so I am going to draw aggro to distract him so that you can get close enough to him to push him. And Jorix is going to protect me. Right?
Sure.
Keep
All right,
that
it's a plan.
guidance thing on me. Do you have anything else to help me?
I do. If you can just sneak up to him, do you think you can?
No.
I can
What if you-
enthrall him.
You can what?
I can enthrall him. Then he can only see me, and like
Oh,
Gus and Bird could dance up to him naked and poke him in the eyeballs, and he wouldn't see him.
they better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Not that they should do that, just they could.
Okay. So you want to try to enthrall him?
Yes.
Okay. So what's your range on that? It tends to be 65, right? We'll just go 65. So you have to walk 45 to enthrall him, we'll say.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I sneak that distance?
Yes, of course you can. You're a rogue.
right.
Sneaking's a great thing for you. It's one of your great strengths.
And I have my potion
At the
corked
ready?
in, ready to drink at any second.
All right.
It's going to taste like gummy bear potion.
That's awesome. All right, on my mark.
Okay.
17 stealth to get within range.
Okay. You had a good stealth.
I pull out my bee pipe.
You had a good stealth. However, he rolled a natural 20.
Fuck! Fuck!
And the one time I've rolled tonight, you see his eyes snap to your position.
I am not looking him in the eyes.
Okay.
I'm looking at like his chest, just below, so I know where he's looking, but I'm not looking him in the eyes.
Yeah, you can do that thing with they tell you to in.
Too close. It's too dangerous. Looking at the nose. Mm-mm.
Oh,
Nope.
okay. Yeah, so you're just checking out his chest. It's
Yeah.
burly.
Look at that hair.
And you see that his head snaps to you. You three she's 45 feet closer, so you're 45 feet back. You see this thing turn, and you see two wings appear from his back, and he begins to march towards Okot.
Fuck.
I
On the plus side, I don't think I need to spend the enthrall spell. Pretty sure I got that.
There's a silver lining everywhere.
Maybe I'll try Charm Person.
chug the potion and I start running towards him.
Okay, so she's 60. So you have a run speed of 25. So you'll get there in one dash. Okay.
So I'm just kind of like try and I'm like waving my arms, going, "Hey, remember me, you big ugly fuck, you asshole!
He's like,
Remember last time we met?
I heard that, and that all hurt my feelings.
Oh, you speak common. I didn't know. You weren't very talkative last time. How you been, buddy? How's
And he
it
pulls out a claymore sword. Burke, anything that you'd like to do?
I don't know.
Kill it, kill it,
I'm
kill it,
going
kill it,
to-
kill it.
Do you think I should?
Yes, please.
No. You shouldn't have done that.
She had a good plan. It's just that I rolled a 20.
I'm gonna try and enthrall it anyway. So he needs to roll a wisdom save.
Okay.
I'll try to hit it.
Check out that roll.
Ooh,
I'm going to guess that he's going to miss.
that misses my modifier. So yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to. He's going to get enthralled. Anything that you would like to do, Chris? Jorix?
Does it seem like you have it under control? I mean, you're enthralling it.
So it's just going to see her and target her, and he has a giant claymore.
Yeah, so I'm keeping up the patter, and like as I imagine as he's slowly advancing towards me, I'm like maneuvering myself so he's following me to. I'm basically trying to get him in a right angle with Gus.
So he can't see us. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
can't
So
even see Gus
like
anymore,
ideally his back is to the fire moon stuff.
Okay.
Or no, sorry, his back is to Gus, but he's closer to the fire moon
So
explosion.
how close are you trying to get him to it?
As close as I can without getting hit.
Okay. So if you're going to...
I'm very dodgy.
Yeah, okay. So he's going to try to intercept with you, and he's going to try to punch you. He's going to try to punch you good.
Okay, that's great.
So
I activate my 10 road blades.
He'll probably get to me before Okot, though, right?
Well, I'm
if I-
leading him
'cause now
down the hallway towards the explosion. So he's
Oh,
moving
got it,
away
got
from
it.
you, but
his
distracted
back
from
is to you.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so I'm going to say that he's going to intersect with you intersect with you once, and we'll see what happens here.
Oh boy.
All right, so he's gonna intersect with you once because he is following you, and you are dodgy. So if you want to put a dodge on, then I'll roll with disadvantage.
I'm getting my dodge on.
Okay. You can't hide in this one because then he will drop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Okay.
I can't be only perceived by him and also hide from him.
Kind of difficult, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he rolled 8 plus 7, 15.
To hit?
Yes, with his disadvantage.
That meets my armor class.
Tie goes to runner.
Yeah.
All right, Okot, he swings his claymore, catching you, and it hits you for 15 points of damage.
Ow.
Ch. All right, so you see Okot get wailed on with the claymore. Okot, you are still standing. He is such a dickhead. Gus, his back is to you. You are about 10 feet away from him. What would you like to do?
Like to run up to him and like grab his feet and helicopter throw him into the explosion.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm also holding his attention by making it known to him in no uncertain terms exactly how much of a dickhead I think he is.
I'm assuming that it is a very large one.
Yes.
Okay, so with surprise, make me an attack roll to just grab him.
I'm also calling
With
into question
surprise,
his
so advantage,
parentage.
you mean? Okay. 20.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. So do you shoulder chuck him or do you just like grab his legs?
I feel like I'd want to push him forward to get his center of gravity going forward and then pull his legs.
Okay,
Nice.
that's fair.
Nice,
All
nice,
right.
nice.
You push him. His wings flap out to try to like catch himself, but he's not quick enough, and his legs are before you. You can wheelbarrow him if you'd like.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I just want to grab him and start spinning to get the momentum to chuck him.
Okay, you grab him. Your strength is at max, right? 20?
It's with this potion, it said plus 10, so it's at 26.
Jesus, please. Boy, that's a great potion for you to have right now.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to just see if I roll a natural 20, it'll be a little bit more difficult. If I don't, he rolled a natural 1. Okay, Gus, describe to me what happens here. So are you spinning so that you time when the two birds overlap?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just spinning. You can see no one's looking in his eye, but they look queasy. So as you spin, Gus, do you say anything?
Whoa!
You spin, let him go. He flies at the perfect time and speed into the wall of fire and moon. And kablamo. And hey, guess what? His giant claymore is available.
Ooh.
It's huge and so powerful, though, is
Gross.
the thing, though. It's a sword.
Uh-huh.
Well, while I
Heard
still
that
have
before.
this giant strong potion, I want to look at it.
Okay, you look at it. It has an insignia that has it has a very special insignia, which is the same insignia that you saw way back in the Von Terror days, which was it looked like the archdiocese symbol, but with a black tentacles wrapped around it.
Okay. I just want to holster it on my... Well, would it be too tall to hang from my back since I'm a dwarf?
You're 4 foot what?
I don't know.
You're 4'5", let's say.
That's what I was thinking, 5.
This thing is about 7 feet.
I'm not going to do that.
What does that make sense? Claymores
the
are huge.
Yeah, and if it's like a especially huge one. This is such an impractical weapon.
Okay, you have defeated this armor. There is still the timing it again so that you get through the door before the fire and the flame. The fire and the moon.
I want to try and use the claymore to hold the door open. And I don't really care if the claymore gets broken.
Yeah, fair.
Well, I still have... Because the potion lasts a minute.
Yeah, you have time, so you're going to have to scooch-a-booch.
Yep, I scooch-a-booch.
Scooch a bitch.
All right, so you jam the claymore into the doorway, and you can see that it looks like it is absorbing the moonfire and the flame, and it is maintaining. Although you can guess that it won't hold forever, it is holding for enough time so that your compatriots can get through if they hurry.
Guys, if you hurry, we can all make it.
I'm hurrying.
Okay.
Go, go, go.
All right.
Move, move, move.
All right, so as you guys do this, you guys all get into the next doorway, which you find yourself at the bottom of a spire with 3 separate levels. And you hear the claymore snap in half. And what you guys see before you here is what looks like the Infernos of Hell.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Before we do anything else, I heal Okat back up.
Oh, thank you.
You see what looks like Gus, you as a paladin who is especially cares about this. Oh man, so many different pings down on this bottom floor. Oh, you're full to burst with pinging.
What are they? Devils?
Devils. You see devils, and it looks like the Garden of Unearthly Delights down here. There's a giant mouth eating things.
Whoa.
Gross.
You see all the great artwork, like Goya's Jupiter eating his son, things of that matter. And you can see,
Cool.
and you can see against the right wall are steps, and on the steps you can see that there are portraits of 9 different holy men. They all have a blank and unnerving stare.
Okat is strangely reminded of her childhood.
Hey, Jorks, you know those guys?
Let me see. Elliot, I know those guys.
That's my favorite thing that Chris does. He'll always put his hand beneath his shit. He'll always do this, like when he's trying to move the plot forward.
So, Elliot, please tell me.
Yeah, exactly.
Such a smooth motion.
You know that these are the archdioceses. These are them. These are their portraits. And you also know that with some sorts of magic, they can have powers. Magic powers.
Evil magic powers?
Natch.
Phenomenal cosmic powers?
Natch.
Yeah.
Cosmic horror powers? Yes.
So these are those same rotten archdioceses, Gus.
They're what?
The rotten archdioceses that have been troubling us so much recently.
They're all of them ever, or the ones that are here now?
The ones here now.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, 9 is a lot.
Yeah.
This whole time I thought there was just one. The Archdiocese. I thought he was like a guy.
Yeah.
No, that usually refers
Just
to
like Archduke, that's one guy. Arch Nemesis, that's one guy.
Yeah. It's not the arch part that signifies how many there are, though, is the thing.
Well, yeah,
But yeah, you
wish I knew that. I understand why it was such a big issue. Hey, Lifter, go bounty hunt 9 guys. That sound like an idiot.
I think he probably just thought you had a lot of faith in him.
Well, I did, so he was right, but...
Yeah.
Cut to Lifter just being just being turned inside out. It's like, this is hell. This is hell. Oh, God.
Gee, I wonder how old Lifter's doing.
I don't know, is he a young lifter?
Oh. Yeah, I wonder how young Lifter's doing.
You know what?
Can we set the portraits on fire? Just throwing it out there.
Sure.
Thanks, Burke.
Maybe if they die in the painting, they die in real life.
That's actually kind of what I was thinking.
Or maybe it triggers a trap that kills us.
I check for
could do
traps. That's a thing rogues do.
Yes, they can certainly check for traps.
I check for traps.
Okay.
What do I roll?
Ro-
Why am I so bad at this?
Because you're a brawler at heart.
Is it perception?
Yeah.
Why are rogues so bad at perception?
Use
20.
investigation if it's better.
What?
Use investigation if it's better.
Oh yeah, it's 21.
Okay. It doesn't seem like there are any physical traps right now. However, you're uncertain if that includes some sort of arcane trap, specifically related to the aggravation of these paintings.
Maybe we should just walk quietly past them.
You're pretty good at Arcana, huh, Jorix?
I am, but I don't feel like messing with that trap.
What if I just spread my shawl out in front of them so they can't see us as we walk by?
Sure.
Yeah. 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 I think I've just figured out what I want my shawl to do, actually.
That's so smart. Tell me what your shawl does.
It negates magic.
Well, that's a really powerful thing.
That's actually something I was thinking of right before this moment, but maybe it's like a barrier type thing, like a magic, like it doesn't negate it, but it,
how about it makes
absorbs
it makes, how about this? How about for magic, it gives them a disadvantage or it gives you an advantage on overcoming their check.
I like that.
And it can be activated for a minute.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, because it's like, yes, it nullifies magic. Like,
Yeah, no,
that's a tough one.
I realized as I said that I was like, basically, it lets me cheat.
Yeah, it's like, can this be a cheat code shawl?
My shawl lets me win D&D.
Yeah, so, okay. So I like this idea that this will give them, this kind of blinds them. You do have you will have to spend a long rest to recharge it, but that's fine.
Yeah, okay.
So you are
it's
using
like
it
a
now.
signal jammer.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's such a
like
fitting
that.
thing for a rogue. It's signal jams.
I did it!
Okay. So you're going to just put it between the 9, right?
Yes. So I basically we're like the shrub with legs. That's the deal we're doing. We're all just under the shawl, like walking past.
Okay, so that's what you're doing. Okay, so I'm going to roll these with disadvantage as you get past them. So as you guys pass the first one, a severe looking man who's portly.
Don't look him in the eyes.
Yeah, don't look him in the eyes. He seems that his eyes do not snap to you. The second portrait, which is of a bone-thin man, does not see you either. Third one, his hairstyle almost appears as if they're 2 horns.
I don't trust it.
And he biffed it. Fourth guy is a rather has like almost. Do you know what Nosferatu looks like?
Yes.
Nosferatu with hair, basically.
All right.
He biffs it. Fifth one is somebody who, once again, old and spindly and has purple lips. I guess it catches on fire just randomly.
Did he crit fail? Like he tried to magic it and it just bounced off.
Yeah, it just got real bad on that guy. 6. All right, 6. This looks like the person who was once a lord. You can see some Von Terrish features in his face because they kind of look like a evil version of Castile.
Ugh.
Crueler and Snyder.
I don't like this one.
And he does not see you either.
Feeling good about my choices.
That's gonna be.
Oh no.
I got a 20.
Oh.
But that's.
Oh, but disadvantage. Yes.
And I got a 1. Son of a dick. Okay.
Wow.
Hey Gus,
That's pretty good.
do you think Dravine could use another follower? I might
Gods usually like as many as possible.
have found religion.
This other portrait.
She's my second favorite god.
She might be my first favorite.
This other portrait catches on fire as well. Man, this disadvantage really hurts sometimes, guys.
Yup.
And you get to what looks like the lead of the diocese.
Of course.
See, I thought this was like the guy. There's just him.
Yeah.
And you notice that his eyes look at you through your shawl.
Run.
Who is he going to target?
Run, run, run. Everybody run.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Can I use protective instincts to make him more inclined to target me?
Well, bud, he rolled a 3, and that's you.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, so he is focusing on you, and you see some dark energy gathering around his eyes, and you also notice what seems like a flash in his face, and you see it replaced with what looks like some sort of sea creature. And it flashes back to his terrible visage. He has a long beard. He looks like a Russian archpriest. That's a reference that I get. Never mind. He looks like a hermit. And he is targeting you. There is a dark energy around his eyes, and he is going to laser beam.
Is this fantasy Rasputin?
It's actually Fantasy Avakum.
Yeah, you're right. Only you get that.
He's yeah, that's fair. All right. Here we go.
I saw you struggle not to explain it.
It would add no value to anyone. Here comes look at his peepers. Here they come.
Here comes the pain.
Gustus Goldhammer. He hits you with his beams for 27 points of damage.
Actually, cut that in half because I can spend a reaction to have one of my allies take half damage when hit by a foe that I can see.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I just kind of peek.
Yeah, you're able to once again. You're able
like
to
a spell.
Yeah, you're able to deflect it again. So the two beams come out, and you're able to deflect one of the beams.
Poing.
Yeah.
And that's the one that actually bounces back and hits one of the other portraits.
Oh,
and
God.
sets it on fire.
Madre de Dios. All right. It looks like that happening. He's recharging, so you might want to
Go. Time to get.
Okay. So on the second level of this 3-level spire, you see what looks like the Red Knight, and he is standing at his full height. And you see his giant sword. And behind him, actually, he has 2 swords. He has a gorilla grip. And you see behind him is a door that you can guess leads upwards. What you see what you see around you is you see the devastation that you guys foresaw before by Super K Fantastique. And he is here, and he is pissed.
Oh, God, not a simulacrum.
Hey, George.
Where's the door?
Behind
this
him.
one's on you, buddy.
Fun. I'm gonna try. This probably won't work. I'm just gonna try to hold person him.
Yeah.
Keep him all nice and still.
Again, that's a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's try it.
Since I also know that spell, can we channel our powers together to make it stronger?
With our powers combined.
All right.
Do you have rings?
I mean, not yet.
I've been waiting for him to propose.
Jesus.
All right, let's see. Okay. So if you can describe to me how you guys would combine this, tell me how you would do it narratively. Because you see him, and you see he's got some cloud strife swords. Just a pair of them.
Don't cross the streams.
I feel like Gus would just kind of follow Jorx's lead and basically just help by slowing him down more.
Okay, so you two step to the fore of your 4-person group, and you both extend your hands out. Okay, who has the higher hold person score?
Mine's 15.
Mine's the same.
Perfect. Okay. Since you're both doing this, I'm just going to save myself time. He'll roll with, again, disadvantage. And let's see if he breaks it.
What do you roll, Elliot?
Well,
You look so happy right now.
well, I rolled a 17. I was like, get wrecked, nerds.
And then you rolled.
Tres.
Oh. Nope.
A trace. All right. So, with your powers combined, you see him held. How long does the spell last?
A minute.
Awesome.
Bye, nerd.
I mean, he would get another check every 6 seconds.
I love this spell, Chris.
But with our powers combined, he'll fail it every time, and we're sprinting. We're too fast anyway. We're past
Okay,
him.
so-
You can get across the room in 6 seconds.
Don't even bother rolling, Elliot.
So, he's going to get 2 shots at breaking this with disadvantage as you guys skedaddle or skadoodle.
Skadoodle!
Yeah, I'm with Burke on this one. Let's skedoodle. Skedaddling's too slow.
You have held him. He rolled with disadvantage again, and this time he got a 17.
And then he got...
17 was his lowest.
Don't!
He got an 18 first.
Oh.
And you see a flow. Okay, actually.
Well, he's using his turn to burn that.
Perfect. But what you see happening here is in his red armor, you see him held, and you can see that he is boiling with a rage. And as he resists, you see his armor changes color from red to white, like he's white hot.
Weird.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
That seems like a signal to stay away.
I agree.
So you guys, on your turn, you have one more turn to get there. He's gonna throw both of his gorilla choppers at you.
I'm gonna sad nads him.
So he has to make a wisdom save.
Yes.
Sad nads.
Okay, he got a 16.
Okay, he takes 1d4 damage. But he does not... he takes 1 point of damage, but it does not hit him in the nads.
Okay.
It just bounces off of his head and I run away.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Clang.
All right,
Oh, that usually does more. Bye.
All right, he's gonna throw his 2 giant swords, the 2 casters who put him there.
We're gonna have disadvantage on the one at Chris.
Marvelous.
Jorix.
Marvelous disadvantage. Love it. So let's do Gus first. No. Yes. Okay. This is a 23.
That hits me.
Okay. Gus, he hits you for 30 points of damage.
Oh.
Holy fuck.
And you get chunked with his giant sword. Jorix.
Mm-hmm. It's a shame you have disadvantage.
17.
That'll hit.
Okay. Jorix, you get hit for 38 points of damage.
Holy God.
Sweet. That's almost all of my damages. But are we through the door?
Please, for the love of God, let us get through the door.
Yeah, you guys, after getting this, he is charging you just horrifyingly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you guys get through the door.
Okay. Before we take another step.
I'm gonna heal Jorix for 30 with lay on hands.
Wow.
Nice. And I'm also going to heal you for 30 with 2 cure wounds.
Oh my God, you guys are so cute.
The power of friendship.
See, friendship is a big deal.
I don't know why I ever thought differently.
Hi, everybody. It's your DM, Elliot, along with the rest of WYD.
Hi.
Hello.
It's hard to believe.
Hello, travelers.
So it's hard to believe that we've been doing this for a full year. Can you believe it? I can't. Anyway.
I can.
She's full to burst with WYD. We are so close to episode 50, and we're going to do a special bonus called How's Your Damage? Where we will be doing a Q&A with everybody, not in character, or maybe sometimes in character. But we need some questions that I can serve up to the cast. So if you want to know where the Mountain Boys came from, even though you know they come from Mount Quarg.
They come from the mountain. It's right there in the name.
But do you want to know...
Why don't we leave the questions to the audience?
Perfect. Anyway, send us those questions either on Twitter at WYDpod, on Facebook at
WYDcast.
or
email us at wydpod@gmail.com.
And in the header, put it questions for episode 50.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum.
Wank. All right.
Wank?